Mikan, Rantaro, Maya plays suspenseful music as Gundam chases Kazuichi. You get him! You get him, Gundam! Not just for Sonya, but for the whole squad! I know you're secretly rooting for the squad, even though you antagonized me, Gundam, but you know what? I forgive you. Get Kazuichi, get them! Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link. Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalakars, Kim! Kim, the first of the actual named Asnir's children, the best one of them all. Few know me as the man who's still honestly wearing this blanket because I'll be wearing it a lot. This thing is real comfortable. It's like the perfect like levels in my room now. It's got like a slight chill from the AC, but I'm still cozy with like I'm living. I hope you are too. United States David, welcome back to Danganronpa Hunger Games. This past Monday was Christmas in July, and I thought maybe we should probably bring a little bit of other seasonal action here in the Hunger Games today. There is an increased odds, highly increased odds of finding AV's climate remote control. It's been found a couple of times, but it's never been used. Today, there is also an increased chance that someone uses it. You can switch the arena seasons between winter, summer, spring, fall, and there is a chance that the remote will malfunction and make terrible things happen. It's something that I've been afraid of. The seasons, when they hit, it applies the season to everybody, so it's like the season changes. When they hit, there's some big events there, but like when it malfunctions, bad things happen. I've seen it one time in testing, and I was like, maybe I should dial that chance down just a little bit. It's scary. It's a potential quick game ender. I almost hope we don't see it, but because we might see it, there is a large cast here today. In case. And it's the folks who would... And I picked a season, I was like, you know what, let's go Ice Ice Baby, because I've been enjoying the Christmas feeling this week, even though, you know, it's not Christmas time, but it's Christmas in July time. I still got that, still season feeling it, still feeling it. We got all these people here. We got Chihiro, we got Hiro, Makoto, Junko, and that's something that I've noticed when setting this episode in particular up. Of our champions, our current champions, the Pancake Champion, one half of the tag, or 1/3 of the tag team champions, and the Champion of Champions are all from Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 1 is kind of showing up this season. They're showing off this season. Taka's here. Sakura, Leon, Togami, Celeste, Hifumi, Kazuichi, Chiaki, Crazy Yoko, Mikan, Sonya, Hajime, Gundam, Ibuki, Akane, Mahiru, Himiko, Angie, Kibo, Gonta, Shuichi, Samugi, Ryoma, Karumi, the Tag Team Champion Tinko, Rantaro, Komaru, Genocide Jack, Monica, Jotaro, Yuta, Kotoko, Haiji, Masaru, Taichi, Nagisa, Daisaku, Munakata, Seiko, Maya, Chisa, Tengen, Ruruka, Mitarai, Izuyoi, and Juzo. And while all of these competitors are ready to give it their all, there is one more thing that we do have to do. And I'm looking at our champion of champions, Celeste. Hey Togami, you wouldn't want to do that thing, would you? That thing that you shouldn't do? You shouldn't do it. Hey. So like Togami, this is all fine and dandy, but like, you know, that wheel's getting bigger, and I keep saying there's a good chance that it won't hit before the finale, but like, there we go. I'm nervous. After this episode, I think there's 2 more spins, right? 2 more episodes, 2 more spots. 10 more %. That's worrisome for Celeste Championship reign. I was hoping she could carry it to the finale, and there's still a good chance that she will. But we gotta spin this wheel, and Togami, I don't know if, you know, He's about sick and tired of somebody holding that championship. For Celeste, will Togami rain chaos? He will, he won't, he will, he won't, he won't, he won't, he won't. At least not today. He has 2 more opportunities. At this point, Togami might be thinking to himself, I don't need to. I'm already in the finale. Why rain chaos when I'm already there? Thanks, Togami! I like that title being with the squad, you know, I'm here for that. Tell me, what's your favorite season? I don't know if we've had like a sit down of Hunger Games and said, hey, what's your favorite season? I'll tell you mine and pick your top 3, first, second, third, because your comments are important, like this one, that one, and that one. But I will let you know. My picks for first, second, and third first. Because I'm gonna have to think. I think we have had this discussion, but I'll have to think about this. For first, give me Yuta. You never count him out, it's Yuta, what can I say? Second, give me Himiko, you're the mage, don't forget, it's the year of the mage. And third, give me the lucky boy Makoto. Those are my top 3. For favorite season, screw spring. It's got spring allergies, forget about it. Summer's way too hot. If you don't have a summer vacation, summer kind of sucks. So it's really between autumn and winter. Autumn's got some banger holidays. It's got Halloween, it's got Thanksgiving. Christmas brings that, or winter brings that Christmas spirit. And then it's just, both of them look nice. Both of those are the nicest looking seasons, in my personal opinion. Like, there's good flowers, and I do love growing flowers for, like, spring and summer, but, like, autumn leaves, fall and snow, that's more my vibe, but I don't know, I think I would pick autumn. I think I would go autumn as my favorite. Winter, a close second, if not a swap between the two. If we have a real snowy winter, that's my winter. If not, it's autumn. But those are my picks, and that is my justification for favorite season. I'm gonna put these glasses on. And we're gonna get the show on the road. Are you ready, Kim? Boys? Girl? Good people? Let's do this. It's time to proceed. We got all these competitors, a very high chance that we see some season swapping this episode. Secret achievements are in play! And with the vast number of people in this episode, we should hit, you know, at least one, up to 3, really depending on which seasons get called. Let's scroll down, let's do it, let's start round 1, and we see this whole shebang. Oh my gosh, that's so much orange. Mitarai, my guy. Mitarai, that's fine. Starting a week from today, you have the Mitarai Open Challenge. You're gonna be building to AV Mania, it's fine. Get your losing out of the way today, Mitarai. Get your losing out of the way today. Horn Bears, play him off. Thank you, Horn Bears. Gosh darn it, Mitarai. Taichi can't help but admire his own genius mind. Gonta walks into a very strange machine. He's got ghost powers. Gundam knocks out Yuta, my pick, and puts a death collar on him. That's not good for my pick. Akane and Mitarai believe so strongly in blue dominance that they attempt to take out Junko for the glory of the bold and the beautiful. But Junko, of course, is too strong for them. Overpowers them both, painting the scene crimson in honor of the Raging Reds. Hifumi and Yuta believe strongly in blue dominance and they take out Daisaku, actually, for the bold and the beautiful. Nagisa and Gonta put their differences aside and take out Komaru for the sake of red. There's a whole bunch of like team battling at the start of this. Good. It seems like the team battling is intensifying. It's intensifying. Komaru's out of this one, but Chisa and Taka believe strongly in red dominance, trying to take out Rantaro for the Raging Reds, but Rantaro awakens the unstoppable blue team spirit. They are in the lead right now, but a sweep can change that, beating them both black and blue. Celeste thinks of a dark poem, and Tengen tries to take her out while she's doing that. But she's like, nope, not today. Tengen kills him instead. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him. Tenko finds my climate control remote. If she survives, she's got a very good chance of using it. But for what season? We'll have to wait and see. Sakura thinks about what she did up here. Leon doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Mikon, Rantaro, Maya plays suspenseful music as Gundam chases Kazuichi. You get him! You get him, Gundam! Not just for Sonya, but for the whole squad! I know you're secretly rooting for the squad, even though you antagonized me, Gundam, but you know what? I forgive you. Get Kazuichi, get that man's Maya. Tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Rantaro uses a mysterious gas to knock out Haiji and Himiko in order to put the collars on them as well. Seiko is on the verge of snapping. Ryoma's got a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Sonya finds some leather scraps just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing and looks rather caveman-like. Munakata finds a suit of medieval armor, puts it on, and gleams with a dazzling shine. Crazy Hiyoko. It's looking particularly erratic today. Shuichi spots something shiny in the distance. Samugi looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Himiko searches for anyone who could get this collar off of her. Junko tries to kill Munakata, but the knight's armor diverts the blow. Angie's being adorable as always. Kurumi and Jotaro believe strongly in blue dominance and take out Gonta for the bold and the beautiful. Poor Gonta Belay. That's blue team right now. I am on team blue team, so you know what I'm saying. Kiba wants it to be over already. Makoto puts a death collar on Chihiro while he is asleep. Goodness gracious, Hajime's got a dapper suit. That's not a wizard robe though. Togami finds us all below his concern. Ibuki starts sobbing uncontrollably. Kotoko doesn't really want to, but finds herself having to get rid of the princess. It's the preseason princess taking out the actual princess, Sonya. Hiro's got a stray water balloon. Chihiro then tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Mahiru gets mauled by wild animals. Yuna steals Chihiro's tank while he's asleep. Hiro challenges... Hold on. You got this stolen while you were asleep? You got a death collar on while you... Chihiro, I'm glad you're doing so much sleeping, but maybe sleep in a less vulnerable position. Hiro challenges Juzo to a duel. Hiro bites the dust. Izio and Pixel looks neat and cool lying in various places. Haiji and Junko put their differences aside and take out Togami for the sake of Red Team. Dope. Ruka just found a water gun. We know that thing can cause some major chaos. Jotaro knocks out Celeste in a fist fight, puts a death collar on her. Masaru sizes his muscles. Jack and Tinko believe so strongly in blue dominance they attempt to take out Mikon for the sake of the bold and the beautiful, but Mikon is overpowering the both of them, painting the scene crimson in honor of the Raging Reds. Chiaki and Maya try and take out Yuta for the Raging Reds, but you never count that man's out. I already told you. I told you specifically never count that man's out. He takes them both out for the bold and the beautiful. You love to see it. And Monica seems unshaken by any of this. Unfortunately, the one person who found the climate control remote this round was Tinko, and she perished close to the end, but we still have 34 competitors left. But for right now, it's a major 16 Claire de Lune 4. Akane, Mitarai, Daisaku, Komaru, Chisa, Taka, Tengen, Gonta, Sonya, Mahiru, Hiro, Togami, Jack, Tinko, Chiaki, Maya. All out of this one unless some, random revival happens, but will it? That's the big question. That is the question that's on all of our minds. We thought that Tinko, who's been a little bit crazed these days, finding that climate control remote was going to be the first one to use it. Not today. But will someone use it at all today? We gotta proceed to find out. 34 remain, not even a standard size game, 10 more into a standard size game. But right now, we go on and we see a lot of blue, like Ruka spraying her water gun in the air and runs in the falling water. Well, that's cute, actually. Munakata befriends a Komodo dragon with a pair of aviator goggles. Avi's not, well, maybe I will like that. It's a spoiler, I won't like that. Kurumi wonders about the future. Kotoko finds a handgun. That's kind of scary. Samugi tries to kill Sakura, but the tag team champ retaliates, takes her out instead. Yuta takes pictures on top of his rad tank. In fact, they're selfies. Jotaro challenges Juzo and Celeste to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Celeste, the current champion of champions, wants pancake gold as well. Push come to shove. She's in the singles match, she's in the tag team match, and now she's in the World Pancake Championship match. Celeste, the odds are surely against her for this, but could walk out of this season with every single title. Will it happen? We'll have to wait and see. Can Karumi also do that? No, Karumi has not made the World Pancake Championship match yet. We still have Mikan, Rantaro, and Makoto grabbing their instruments and playing a sad song for Sonya. Kibo finds my arena climate control remote. Will he live long enough to use it? Jiro attacks Kazuichi from behind, slaughters him. Monica is looking for an easy out. Nagisa is cooking up a genius idea. Angie's being adorable as always. Ryoma checks on his demon summoning circle and he's found a demon. Who would have thunk? It's gonna help him out. Himiko uses a mysterious gas to knock out Hifumi and Kotoko in order to put death collars on them, and let me tell you, they are both in this majority vote. Hajime spots something shiny in the distance. It's time. Hifumi, Kotoko, Chihiro, Yuta, Celeste, Haiji are all forced to play the majority game. Celeste has received the most votes. Our champion, however, as she turns her belt over, she reveals a sacrifice card. So everyone else perishes aside from one player Celeste choosing. She decides to save the preseason princess and former champion of champions this season herself, Kotoko, from death. Not the worst pick, champ. Not the worst pick out of that group. Not the worst pick at all. However, we still got a ways to go. As Masaru puts a death collar on Kibo, he's sleeping. Well, he won't be wearing it for too much longer. Izuyoi and Leon believe strongly in Blue Dominance to take out Angie for the glory of the bold and the beautiful. There's been a lot of teamwork between the actual, like, red and blue teams this episode. Good on them. So let's think of a dark poem. Rantaro, Makoto, and Mikan grab their instruments and just practice together. The Hornbears are also vibing out together a lot today. Sakura wants to end things once and for all with Kibo. Kibo bites the dust. Taichi wonders if they should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Leon fails to grasp the gravity situation. Gundam knocks out Masaru in a fight, puts a death collar on him as well. Junko and Sakura compliment each other's belts. Who would have thought those girls having a moment? Seiko snaps, she's frenzied. Shuichi's picking up what looks neat and cool lying in various places. Makoto just found a fishing rod. Now we can catch all the fish. Ibuki feels like jamming out. The music guides her to my soundboard. Wait, I need that. I have a new one actually, so you can actually use that one, Ibuki. It's all you. And Crazy Yoko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. And just like that, we are more than halfway through this game. And more importantly, we're at a standard size game. 24 remain. 14 more into your saving grace picks. And no secret achievements hit? No, none yet. No, not a single one. But we have had a Claire de Lune, and now we have another one for Tsumugi, Jotaro, Juzo, Kazuichi, Hifumi, Chihiro, Yuta, Haiji, Angie, Kiba. Who took out Kazuichi in this? Chihiro? Chihiro, good on you. Chihiro, proud of you. Proud of you, Chihiro. Get that mans. Get that mans. Get him. Get him. Get him out of here. Proud of you. AV Mania soon. The road to AV Mania really ramps up starting August 1st, let me tell you. But hey, we got 24 left. We still have 14 until your saving grace picks. We're not even there yet. Will anyone use the climate change remote? They gotta find it and survive. And as we go on, there's a lot of soundboards in action now. Izuo walks into a very strange machine. He gets ghost powers now. Makoto steals my soundboard. Wait, how? Leon hopes to have to harm anybody. Let me tell you, Ibuki presses a button on my soundboard and plays no more words. Where is that? Where is that on my soundboard? I had to reorganize it because I got a bigger one. There it is. And Rantaro gets enraged from the sound of the music. He's had enough. Ruka finds a little bikini. It's quite revealing. Himiko hates the way the death collar feels on her skin. Junko uses the title belt to hit Taichi from behind. He's now dazed. Mikan, Makoto, and Rantaro are still playing music suspensefully as Nagisa chases Ruka. The Game Master catches Komodo Dragon and disqualifies Munakata. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Hajime is very proud of his dapper suit though, and a fit of frenzy, Seiko creeps up on Makoto, turns him inside out. Crazy Yoko is looking her bad brains turns her a little kinder. Celeste looks at a tree and seeing mistletoe hanging above. Masaru eats something you shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. Ibuki and Karumi believe strongly in Blue Dominance. Take out Nagisa for the sake of the bold and the beautiful, but Nagisa is able to overpower them and red reigns supreme. Ryoma twiddles his thumbs Nagisa can't help but admire his own genius mind. Hajime sneaks up on Shuichi, but Shuichi has known that this protagonist was following him. A protagonist was able to counterattack him, and Hajime does indeed perish. Taichi comes back to his senses. Kotoko aims her handgun in the distance, forgot she had that. Sakura finds some leather scraps. She's got caveman gear, not knight's armor, but probably not as protective actually, not at all. Monika's got a dimensional sight. Yikes. Big yikes. Gundam finds an Anomalakaris? Aren't those extinct? Well, they are. But I got one right here, so we found one some way too. We are down another 6. 18 remain. 8 more until your saving grace pick. Are you ready? For a Clarity Lune 4. Munakata, Makoto, Masaru, Karumi, Ibuki, Hajime. We got 18. 18 remain. I don't know if we're gonna see that climate change remote. Everyone who's gotten it is apparently cursed because they perish in the very same round, but as our numbers dwindle, if someone finds it, the odds of them surviving are higher? Question mark? Well, let's see if it happens. I'm not just gonna say, hey, let's do it. You've seen it come up quite a bit, but it's, you know, I don't know if people are gonna survive long enough to use it. Especially with the teams working together so much this episode. It's really the rivalry between red and blue is just at a cap, at a tipping point today for some reason. I did kind of want to check how many people from each team were left, but we're going to find out after the next round. As Mikon and Taichi put their differences aside and take out the champion of champions, Celeste, oh, for the sake of red team, how could you do? How could you? Taichi wishes he could go home, Leon starts sobbing uncontrollably, Himiko finds a rocket launcher, that's going to end well. Mikon, she might need a phantom perk. If she turns phantom again, she's going ghost forever. Himiko finds a rocket launcher, that's gonna end well. Ryoma still can't believe he summoned a demon and now it hasn't working for him. Nagisa tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks as useless, but it looks cool. Rantaro realizes that his anger is unwarranted and calms down. But maybe he should have stayed mad because he now turns around all happy, like finds himself face to face with Kotoko, and she shoots him dead with her gun. Rest in peace to her. Mitsurai's gone. Izui possesses Gundam and walks him right off of a cliff. Seiko looks for her next victim. Haruka fills her bikini with gravel and uses it as an object to kill Taichi. Good luck solving that. Junko seems unshaken by any of this. Monica looks for an easy out. Crazy Yoko's got a 1-up mushroom. That's a game changer. Sakura uses a mysterious gas to knock out Shuichi and Monica in order to put death collars on them. Shuichi tries to kill Kotoko, but Kotoko retaliates and kills him instead. We are down another, what, 5? And now we're at 13? And now it's time for Clarity Lune 4. Celeste, Rantaro, Gundam, Taichi, Shuichi. Because I do want to just, you know, I want to see, I want to check. Let's look at everybody's statuses. Seiko from Red Team is still in. Junko from Red Team, still in. Ruka from Blue Team, still in. Kotoko from Red Team, still in. Izui from Blue Team, still in. Sakura, Blue Team, still in. Crazy Yoko, Red Team, still in. With the 1-up mushroom, could save somebody from Red Team or from Blue Team. Mikon, Red Team, still around. Himiko, Red Team, still in. Let's see. Monica, Blue Team, still around. Nagisa, Red Team, still around. Leon, Blue Team, and Ryoma, Blue Team. I think Blue Team might have the advantage, but as we all know, that can change in a moment's notice. Especially when we proceed. 3 more until it is time for your saving grace picks. But for right now, for this moment, let's just proceed to the next round and we will see. Crazy Yoko, the people are all applauding you right now. The people are screaming. They're like, yes, Crazy Yoko, you did it. Yeah. Seiko and Himiko believe strongly in red dominance and take out Izui for the glory of the Raging Reds, but Izui awakens the unstoppable Blue Team spirit and beats them both black and blue. Crazy Yoko knows how tough things have been from Mitsurai. The Horn Bears played him off at the start of the episode, but she uses that 1-up mushroom and says, "You're back, baby." Mitsurai is alive again. What will unfold Kotoko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. She's like, oh, hold on, I haven't drawn my demon summoning circle, I need to get my homies back in here. Junko corners Ryoma, but Ryoma's demon mauls Junko before she can kill him with a good demon. That was the squad trying to take out a member of the entourage, but they were ready for it. Ugh. I don't love to see that. Monica puts a death collar on Crazy Yoko. Ruka and Sakura believe strongly in Blue Diamond to take out Mikon for the glory of the bold and the gosh darn it, Mitsurai! You were here and then you were gone! Man. Mikon's out. Nagisa's got a tank. Mitsurai and Leon believe strongly in Blue Dominance and to take out Nagiso for the glory of the bold and the beautiful, but Nagisa's able to overpower them both, painting the scene crimson for the raging reds. However, Ruka's chasing Monica, but Monica's just too fast. Ruka takes her water gun out and shoots Izioi. Izioi is rushing in a tree. Startled, soaked, fell right onto Monica, killing the both of them. We are now down to just 6. Just 6, folks. I gotta give it up for Crazy Yoko. She tried, and Mitsurai, he perished. He was like, you know what? Let me try and take out Nagisa. It didn't work. We're down to 6, we lost quite a few. We gained a Mitsurai back, and now he's immediately gone. It's a Claire de Lune for Seiko, Himiko, Junko, Mikon, gosh darn it, Mitsurai, Leon, Monica, Izioi. Gosh darn it, Mitsurai. It's your final 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had one heck of a game so far. Nobody has used the climate control remote. It's still possible, but the odds are now unlikely, especially as we enter the realm of your saving grace picks. We have Ryoma still around. Ryoma, a part of Blue Team, a part of the entourage, which I don't like that part, but you know what? I just don't like that part. I was gonna say something nice about him, but I was like, AV Mania is right around the corner. I really gotta solve this feud. I'll pass on Ryoma. We still have the preseason princess, the former champion of champions, the only 2-time agent of chaos, the accolades round up, and now she wants to get you guys a fan vote. Kotoko of Red Team. Could she do it? Sakura, tag team champion from Blue Team. She's held singles gold before. She's the reason that Kaito has his first victory. And you know what? She's the reason Kaito has his first victory. And it's like karma was on her side because now she's tag team champion, a title that she's never held before. Good on you, Sakura. Good on you. Good on you. Crazy Hiyoko from Red Team hasn't had a crazy game. But you know what? She could still win this one. Nagisa wants to be back in singles action. He's been a former tag team champ. He wants gold around his waist just like his partner had gold earlier this season. Kotoko. Nagisa wants it too. As we scroll down, Ruruka, I was gonna say we're missing somebody. Ruruka's still around for Blue Team. Has a water gun, has taken out 4 people, and as I always say, Ruruka's that sleeper pick that you can't count out. Those are your final 6. What do you got? Make those saving grace picks known in the comments. Make them known. Comment on your comment. Reply to your comment. Reply to my comment. Do what you gotta do to make those saving grace picks known. I will make mine as well. For first, give me Ruruka. I think I picked Ruruka yesterday. Did I pick Ruruka yesterday? I might have picked Ruruka yesterday. Give me Ruruka for first. She's a sleeper pick, never count her out. Give me Crazy Hiyoko for second, solely because she at least tried. She could have brought back anybody, but she tried to bring back Mitsurai. And you know what, Crazy Yoko? You tried. That's all I can say. So I'm proud of you. Give me her for second, and then give me Nagisa. I'll take Nagisa for third. He's got the tank. If he uses it right at the start, which I believe he can, that's an immediate game over. Will he? That's the bigger question. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your final 6. All 6 of these competitors are standing tall, hearts beating, racing quickly, fast, at an intense rate, the same rate, and the same steely determination as that of a samurai woman. Will it all end with a tank explosion when I click next round? It does not. It does not. As a vicious tiger charges Ryoma, who surprisingly just shakes his paw and rides it into the arena. Nagisa drives around in his real cool tank. The Archon see great potential and Crazy Yoko now has a Geo Vision. Sakura disappears for a while and now has a wizard robe. Who tailored that wizard robe? That thing's gotta be huge with her muscles, her muscles. Ruka is very proud of her bikini, and Kotoko steals Nagisa's tank while he's asleep. Nobody perishes today, but we got some pretty dangerous items in play. We got a tiger for Ryoma. That tank is still in play now in Kotoko's hands. Sakura's got a wizard robe and Geo Vision via Hiyoko of the crazy variety. And we did lose one person. As Ryoma also finds some rats, feeds them all, and now he's got an army of rats. He's got tigers and rats, oh my! Ruka finds her water gun and fills it with Captain Navy's marinara sauce. Ruka then soaks Crazy Yoko, attracting wild Monokumas who make a feast out of her. I heard those Monokumas love Captain Navy's marinara sauce. Kotoko is being adorable as always. Nagisa challenges Ruka and Sakura to an Anything Goes World Pancake Championship match. Eating of the pancakes, she's doing it, and you know what she earns? I'll tell you what she earns. Entry into the world pancake champion. Here we go. World Pancake Championship match. As I said, don't count out Ruruka. Pancakes, they can be sweet. That syrup, that sweet syrup, she's probably good at making it. She could be the good champ, the World Pancake Champ. And Sakura finds an open sign to the greatest arena supermarket of all time. Will she use it? We'll have to wait and see. Dinner served, and it's Crazy Yoko covered in some delicious Cotton Navy's marinara sauce. But for right now, it's just a terrible turnabout for her. Crazy Hiyoko. And that leaves us with Tag Team Champion Sakura. Ruruka's still around. Nagisa for Red Team. Kotoko also for Red Team, and she's going for the fan vote. And Ryoma for Blue Team, I believe. I believe it is 3 members of Blue Team? Ruka, I believe, is Blue Team? I'll have to double check. I'm like 90% sure she's Blue Team, but I'm gonna check it and be like, Ruka, Red Team. I was like, oh, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure she and her team are Blue Team. Yeah. She's Blue Team. 3 members of Blue Team, 2 members of Red. Red cannot sweep, but they could make a little magic happen. It's your final 5. It is Ryoma, it is Ruka, it is Nagisa, it is Sakura, and it is Kotoko, all standing face to face, caught in what we like to call within our final 5, a crisis of fate. Outside of any revivals, we could get some sweet revival items if a certain supermarket opens. Will it happen? I'm not sure. But let's click next round and we will see what unfolds. It is nothing. Yeah, geez Louise. Nagisa just found a water gun. Tricked out Super Soaker is bound to cause some chaos. Kotoko fires her gun at Ryoma, but misses. Kotoko tries to kill Ryoma, but Ryoma's rats protect him and kill Kotoko. Ruka tries to kill Sakura, but Sakura's wizard rope has already carried her away to safety, and Sakura sneezes and begins to levitate and falls onto Ruka, crushing her. Well, yeah, she can't carry Sakura. That's our tag team champion. And we are down to your final 3 now. It is 2 members of Blue Team, Sakura and Kotoko, and a member of Red Team, Nagisa. I don't know who's gonna win, but those are your final 3. And I will say, it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Kotoko, Ruruka. It is Nagisa, Ryoma, Sakura. Now I'm rooting against Ryoma. I really am. Truly and sincerely. Sakura, I'd be great. I'd be okay with that. My employee of the month, Nagisa, that's my guy. Of course, he would be great. But Ryoma? No, we can't have that. We can't have that for 1 second, not for a second. Not even for 2 seconds, not even for half a second, not even for a millisecond, we can't have that. But we might have it. It's up to them and their crises of fate. Nagisa, Ryoma, Sakura. It could all end, or it could go to Eevee's Wares and Despairs, or anything could happen. It's the next round. Does it end? It... Fine. Hit it. Ryoma commands his rats to ambush and bite Nagisa and Sakura to death. You know, that's a true leader. That may be the entourage's only true leader. He was able to lead his group to a victory with him in command. You know who couldn't do that? Kazuichi. Not Kazuichi. Couldn't be him, am I right or am I right? But I suppose it is at this point where I have to say it is indeed a terrible... I cannot believe that the climate control remote was not used. I feel like whenever we have these specialty episodes, the item that's the specialty episode almost never gets used because people perish when they get it. But that's just my luck. It's a terrible turnabout 4. Nagisa, Sakura. That's fine. That's a-okay. You know what's not a-okay? Your winner. Representing the entourage. He'll be in a 3-on-3 match, a 6-man tag match at AV Mania. So we better enjoy his victory today before he gets there and gets the hands handed to him by the squad. Before he gets there and he gets clapped. Before he gets there and he has to face the reality that the squad is the most dominant faction in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. But for now, he can savor his little victory. Chaos didn't reign, so the entourage doesn't have that title. Instead, they have the solace of having Ryoma taking the win. And I know there are people out there who are rooting for Red Team. You guys should hate Ryoma winning just as much as me, because do you know what that did? It widened the gap. And with just 2 weeks left, it's gonna be real hard for Red Team to catch up now. We didn't get any totems today either. Yo, that's wild. That's actually wild. Totems have not increased, but there's a pretty decent chance that a totem should have come up. That's wild. That's crazy. And it was an episode of 50 folks. That's wild. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll probably keep the upped odds for some weather-related chaos until it does pop up, so we can experience it just a little bit. But, ladies and gentlemen, here are your KOs. Ruka had 5. Once again, don't count out Ruka. She's a sleeper pick. She knows how to get these KOs. Ryoma had 4, Nagisa with 4 as well, Yuta with 3, Sakura with 3, Celeste with 3, Kotoko with 3, Izuyoi and Junko with 3, everyone else with 2 or less. There was a big old battle between Red and Blue Team, but Blue Team did come out on top, and as we bring up that bracket, the singles bracket, Blue Team still reigns supreme. Ryoma's now in, and 120 to 104. Red Team's fallen behind again. Wouldn't be the first time, but they have come from behind before. They just don't have much time to do it now. That being said, we do have OC action. 2 episodes of OC action that could really change the landscape. One of them being the tag team OC episode. The second one, this coming Sunday, in 2 days' time. The other being the OC free-for-all. And the odds that we have chaos reigning in the OC free-for-all, in some variety, pretty high. Pretty high. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is still anybody's game. I'd venture to say that the OC episodes are by far the most important episodes in terms of these points, because the odds for chaos to reign are so high. At this point in the season, the odds for singles or tag team chaos to reign are low, but we also saw it hit at 5%, so I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth and I'm gonna shut up. Because you know for sure it could happen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the episode today. OC action returns this Sunday. Tag teams, get hyped for it. Also, a week from today, the first ever Mitarai Open Challenge as we build towards AV Mania next Friday at probably like 6:30 or 7 Eastern Time. Yeah, that sounds about right. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, stay classy. It is the year of the Zenith Toon Link, Dave Anomaly, the Anomalocaris, and I, future winner at AV Mania, the United States Aviator, taking off. And you know, I finally have all the matches planned for it. We're just gonna take like a brief break. I have all the matches that I want planned for AV Mania in full now. And I have all the characters except for three, except for 3 of them made, because I did add 1 person. I was like, okay, I like this now. AV Mania is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a spectacle. And now I have a couple matches on the road to AV Mania that should be a lot of fun as well. Like it would next Friday, it won't just be the Mitarai Open Challenge. He'll be starting that Friday, but we'll have like 1 or 2 more matches featuring some people on the card. There's also going to be that vote opening that some people don't know because you don't watch the Persona series. But there will be a vote for AV Mania coming up on the 1st or the 31st, probably the 1st. The 1st is on a Monday. Yeah, probably the 1st. Probably the 1st. Won't just be the Mitarai Open Challenge next Friday. There'll be a couple other matches. Showcase some of the people in that tag team vote. Showcase some of the people and some other stuff. You'll see. It'll be a fun road to AV Mania. Qualifier matches for certain things at AV Mania. It'll be a fantastic time. Most of the matches for AV Mania have been announced. Yeah, I think every match, at this point in time, I believe, every match at AV Mania has been announced except for 2.5. 2.5 matches. Hey, get ready for it. It's gonna be a fun time. Until then, I have just like a document in my on my OneDrive that is saved, where I just plan AV Mania wherever I go. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I just haven't, because sometimes I'll have great ideas just in the middle of the day, and I'm like, let me just jot that down real quick. Stay classy. I'm very excited for AV Mania, and throughout August, I know you guys will be even more excited too. Toodaloo, fly crew. Thanks for watching.